Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to tell you about something really crazy, polls and quizzes in Canva. That's right, Canva, the graphic design platform best known for presentations, posters, newsletters, and social media. You can do polls and quizzes there, sort of like a Kahoot or quizzes style thing. This has obvious benefits for the classroom. Let's take a look at how it works. This whole thing is going to actually start off, I don't even have to go anywhere special this time because the screen you're looking at here in my little background is a Canva presentation. So all I'm going to do is exit present mode, and here we are looking at your typical Canva design template, right? So here's what we just learned about. If you come over here and click on elements, and one of the many types of elements that you can search for is polls and quizzes. I'll just type in the word polls. It pops up this little section called polls and quizzes. I'm just going to go to see all so you can get a look at this. There are quiz style questions like true or false, multiple choice, and then there's more typical polls. Let's go into, let's go into one of these multiple choice options so we can see how it works. Maybe I'll choose this green one. You can see it pops it in automatically to my design. Just as you would expect with anything else from Canva, any other Canva design, right? I can edit the colors, border, transparency, all the typical stuff that you can do. That of course includes, I think we have to go to this little edit option here. You can change whatever the question is. Let's say for me, I'll do atoms are the building block of all matter, true or false. Here in this is where you set like what the correct answer is. Of course, that is true. So we're gonna have to make sure that true is seen as the correct response. And to do that, you're gonna go to these three little dots and select mark as correct. You can move up, move down. You can add additional options or duplicate as well as delete. What it's calling the footer here is what it'll say under next to submit. So I'm just gonna leave that as submit. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you can do other typical stuff, I suppose, like we could shrink this down, and maybe let's do that. So my quiz question, my poll has been created. Here's the part that takes some thinking. If you are just presenting this to a group of people that watching, they're not going to be able to answer, right? Because you have to actually have this slide deck in front of you on your own device so that you can choose a response and submit it. I think that goes without saying, but if you're just planning on incorporating this in a straight up presentation, you gotta also now think about a way how to get these slides to your audience members. I tested this out just one way myself so far that I thought would be the most likely option, and that is when you go to share, if you create a public view link and copy that link and supply this and send it out to your audience members or your classroom. If you're a teacher using this, then they can actually click the thing. So we'll do this both ways. First thing I'm going to actually do is go into present mode as myself, just because you can see how it works if we do that. So atoms are the building block of all matter. I'm going to say that's true and submit. Okay, now I'm going to do this a second way as well. I'm actually going to switch Chrome browsers to my personal Chrome. So let me do that. Alright, so here we are. And now that I'm signed in under a different account, I'm going to essentially play the role of a student or an audience member who does not own this Canva design. And here I've copy pasted in that public view link. So this is me viewing the slide deck as a person taking this quiz. Here's the question again. Atoms are the building block of all matter, and this time I'm going to say false and submit. You can see it tells me that that is incorrect, so I get that immediate feedback. That's pretty cool. Now let's go back to the original Canva design so you can see the last element of this. Alright, so here I am back in the Canva design. My favorite part about this is that if I click on that quiz question or that poll question and go to responses, it actually tells me how many total people answered, how many were correct and incorrect, and as long as they're signed in to an account, it's going to have their name as well. So that means if your students have Canva for Education accounts, you'll actually see who said what. That's really, really cool. Along with like a grade, I guess, I'm not sure how the grade factors in here. It's just saying they got it right or wrong, and a timestamp could also be very helpful. You can download this data as a CSV file if you needed to like import it somewhere. You can also reset this thing, because once you've shared this out one time in this presentation and once a student has voted, they can't vote again, but you can reset those responses, which is another pretty cool thing. So who knew, everybody? Canva has polls and quizzes. I think this is a pretty cool thing to know about and something that I will definitely test out using in my own classroom. That also wraps it up for this video. Thanks a lot for watching.